Hi guys, I this is drone view. I took a delivery of Sjrc quadcopter, the 11 Pro model. It's an advance of the regular F11, and it came with a very nice carrier bag. I love this bag. It's a very good bag, very good handle, very good carriage day, and it has an extra bag at the back. Very smooth surface, good compact, very nice, very beautiful. I love bags. I love this particular bag. It's smooth, it's nice, it's portable, and it has very good, it can actually cushion, it can protect the drone from damage if you're transporting the drone from one point to the other. It is always advisable you use a carry bag to carry your drone. So I'm unzipping to find out. Let's see what we have in here. Okay, have even it has another compartment inside. Very nice. Yes, beautiful. You can put some of the accessories there, and how the phone, the cover. Yes, yeah, this is nice. I like the back. It has very good compartments, and it came with what's this? This is the extra blade. So it has extra blade. Sorry for the image quality. I had to do this with my phone because the demand to review this drone was high. Some of our followers wanted it, and we have to do it as quickly as possible. I promise we'll use a better camera. I had to do this with my phone, and unboxing the extra blade. So that's the extra blade. Very beautiful. And remember, this is a brushless motor drone, and it also comes with some screws and the Allen key to unscrew the motor in case it has any challenges of any kind. So putting that down, yes, you can keep this. You can very good play. I drop this, and it also came with an extra battery, F11 Pro battery. Sorry once again for the image quality. So that's the extra battery. I got this. I had to order the battery, and for the records, this particular drone has a flying time of average, I think average of 28 minutes. So if you're going to fly for up to 1 hour, you would need an extra battery, at least one. So that's the extra battery, and it also came with a manual, so we can't really get nothing is written on this particular manual at the back, but the manual is right there inside. And it came with a control. Oh, sorry, I also have the charger. Yes, that's the charger, and it came with a charger for the batteries, and has this USB charger. So it's a very good drone. I like it's a low cost drone. You can use the charger, you can use your phone head and plug it to the battery. And it's also interesting that remote control also is rechargeable. It doesn't use external batteries. It has an internal battery, and that is the cushion for the control, the throttle. Very beautiful, very portable control. Then, and let me do some. Can we have a look at this? It's nice and very beautiful. So at 3.7 volts. Yeah, and again, okay. Let's yes, the control again. I want to unfold it to show you a few things about. Okay, I'm trying to get. Okay, yes, we'll come to the remote control later. But let me show you about the drone. This is Sjrc F11 Pro. It's a little bit different. It's exactly like the 11 Pro, but you see as the edge. This particular place has the front leg has a stand, something like a stand, and the this is the front of the drone, Remember, it's a foldable drone, so the front leg folds towards the back of the drone, and the back leg folds towards the front of the drone. So let's get it. I would quickly like to. It has a very nice blade, two blade and brushless motor. Very and portable, very strong, but it's a little bit heavy. Looks nice. That's the back of the drone, and that's the camera. If you watch, the camera is a little bit wider than that of F11. Apart from that, virtually almost every other thing. That's the front. Almost everything is the same as the F11. And if you're unfolding, you fold from the front to the back. That's you first of all unfold the front leg. So you're folding from the back to the front of the drone. And remember, I said there is a stand on the front legs, and you unfold the back legs, and you put it. You see that drone that looks so small becomes a little bit big, and it's a little bit heavy. I love it. It looks original, even though the price is low. So that's the front leg. This is the front leg. That's the camera, and this is the back leg. It doesn't have a stand like you can see, so you can easily differentiate, and that you can tell from the front and the back of the drone. Nice, it's healthy. It looks original. Sounds. It looks feels original. Feels that is a little bit. That's the USB charge port where you can insert the USB charger and plug to your phone. And this is the battery. That's the battery, and that's the unlock of the battery. The battery has a power. That's the power point where you turn on the drone and you can turn it off. Yes, and you can press the two buttons on both sides of the battery and you pull it up, and the battery comes out. So easy to pull up from the drone. I love this model. Very nice, very beautiful. It looks good. It looks good to me. I'm already excited about flying it, taking it for a spin for the first time. And that's the battery. From here you can tell how the gauge of the battery by pressing the power button once. And yeah, and this is the charger. You plug it there and you get a normal USB charger head of your phone and plug it to power. Simple, very easy. And remember, if you're fixing the battery, this particular area has to fit in to the other part of the drone. Very nice. I like it, and it's easy to insert. You just push and you lock. Pump. That's all. That's all. And very beautiful. So if you're folding again, you fold from the back. Remember, you fold from the back to the front. You fold the back legs first, gently, and push until it locks. Then you fold the front, back, and the front legs, and it locks. Pump, and it becomes very portable. I think they plan to put a camera under that, but it doesn't have an optical flow camera. So that's the drone. That's 11 Pro version of Sjrc drone. Very nice. And this is the control. And let's talk about it a little more. So that is removing the stopper. It protects the throttle, and I love this particular model. Very nice. So come to the remote control. That looks like the antenna. It looks like an antenna. This is the holder. You know, is for grip. This particular one, you unfold it to grip. Just a holder to grip a remote control, so you wouldn't lose control of flying for any reason. And that looks like an antenna, but I think it's just a dummy. It's not. It doesn't serve any purpose. It's not an antenna. It's just a dummy. That looks like one, but it's not. I don't think it does anything. I don't think it's functional. And that is the speed control on the left side of the drone. You turn it out to change the speed. To change the speed, that's the speed button. Speed button. And the right side has the camera adjustments. So it just changes the direction of the camera from front to back, changes the direction of the camera. Yes, the angle of the camera. And we have, if you want to record, it has the camera button, you press the video button, sorry, and the left side has the camera button. And this is where the phone holder or your device holder, you pull it up and put it on your device there, the mobile phone. And I want to quickly point out that you need a 5G phone to fly this drone. You will need a 5G phone that can receive 5G signal, 5G. You need that before that is the button. You just turn it on, you push it once, and the back power button and the remote comes on. Remember, it's rechargeable. You don't have to put batteries. And this particular one is the return home button. So if you lose control of your drone, you're not seeing it, you can call it back. And that is a takeoff button or landing button. And this is you can turn off the GPS. It's a headless mode. This button has two functions. If you press it once, it turns off the GPS mode. It turns on the headless mode. If you press it for the second time, it turns off the GPS. So this particular area, these are the indicators. It has return home, it has speed control button, indicator, and camera or video recording indicator, and headless mode. So the back of the drone, I said, yeah, is 3.7 volts. Now, how to unlock this beautiful drone, Sjrc F11 Pro drone? I did a little more. You know, sometimes you don't have enough space to calibrate maybe a few things, and you need a very small space to calibrate the drone. I did it in such a way you can actually do that with this, and that's where you turn on the drone. You turn on the drone, push it on, and the full lights of the drone turns something like orange and keeps blinking. The front side and the back side have the same color, keeps blinking. Then you can pair the drone. So remember, you put on your camera here at this point, then the throttle, push the throttle front and backward. So you look at the battery, the light again is still flashing a little bit. So push the throttle front and back to pair the drone. And as you can see, the light changes almost immediately from the orange to blue on the back side and whitish. So it keeps the light flashes a little bit. And then you can calibrate your drone. So to calibrate, you push the throttle in the right hand one to 1 and 11 o'clock, and the two lights shines, they keep blinking. So you turn the drone 360 degrees until the back light remains stable. It's stable now, and the front light is still blinking. So you turn the camera, face the drone downward, and turn again 360 degrees until the front light becomes stable. And the front light remains stable. It tells you that it has been calibrated, so you can put your drone on the floor. As you can see, the lights are stable. At this point on your app, it should tell you that the drone is ready. You're ready to fly. So to turn the motor, you push your remote, you push it to 7 and 5 o'clock downward. Push it to the joystick to 7 and 5 o'clock, and the motor turns on. If you push it to the same direction, it goes off. So push it on again to 5 and 7 o'clock, the motor comes up, and you push it off the same direction, it goes off. And also interested that if this drone, if it stays for 20 seconds without doing anything, automatically turns off, enters the battery saving mode. So that's it. And let's take this drone outside for a spin. I would like us to have a look at it, what it does outside. Yeah. Now, taking the SGR drone outside for a flight test to see how it performs. Do not fly this drone indoors without turning on the GPS. So I just took off the drone, and I said again, do not fly this drone indoors without turning off the GPS mode. Don't fly it indoors on the GPS mode. So drone has just taken off, and let's look at how it performs. I'm seeing, looking at the picture quality, the image quality is great. It's not really a 4K camera video on video, but the image, I mean, the picture could be 4K, but the video is between 2K and 3K thereabouts, about 2K, and is it reasonably stable? Reasonably stable. I took this shot around DRC, the Young Recreational Center, somewhere around Lashibi in Ghana. Yeah, and we can see this was. I know it can be this stabilization can be better, but it's great. It's great. It has a wider view, and yeah, it's a little bit shaky. Yeah, turning the drone left and right, it seems to respond very well. Responded very well. Moving to the left, responds well too. Moving back and forth, back now, and taking it a little bit higher so that I can get a better view of this center, DRC. I don't think the image, I don't think it's bad. Or you can judge for yourself, but I think it's good enough for, yeah, that's DRC. And if you drone view will give you area view of certain areas of any area. We also do trainings for schools, for kids. Yes, that's DRC. Still going a little bit higher. Just looking to see how it responds to the functions. I think in another video we'll be showing you various functions of this particular drone, like the follow me mode, the active track mode, the point of interest, and all that, and similar functions that they advertise in the drone. I think is good enough. And the return to home button, we'll try all that in the next video. But it looks good, so far so good. Yeah, that's a picture. I just took a picture. I took a picture of the area to test the picture function, and it's working very well, and the video recording function seems to be working very well. Yeah, looks good, looks good, looks good. This is about 40 meters above the ground. That looks good, that looks good, that looks good. Look good, look good. Yes, yeah, turn a little bit to see. Okay, good in that particular kind of view. Okay, and it responded very well. Just testing the right and the left button. The drone turns left smoothly. I think it's good. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. That looks good. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah. Okay, turn right and responded smoothly and accurately too. I kind of liking this. Yes. Uh, and you can actually contact us if you we do training. We can train you on how to fly drones before you take that little toy to the sky. Make sure you get very good training. We train you on how to handle the drones, and if you also have all sort of drone works. Did you know that you can actually drones can be used for in the area of agriculture, engineering, real estate, and even kids in schools can actually learn how to fly. It's good. I love it, especially in Ghana. We're focusing in Africa, doing a lot of amazing things for young men, training young men how to fly the drones. And remember, you require certification, and your drone has to be registered as well with authority. Always advise that you do that first. Once you get your drone, get it registered, get a certificate in the right authority. I am loving this drone the more. I think it's worth much more than the money. Let me change the direction. I just decided a place I would like to capture a little bit. Somewhere around Christ Embassy in Nungwa, Ghana. I would like to let me go there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful structure. Wow, this is amazing. This is an amazing view of this prestigious, this magnificent building, this beautiful building. Let me test a few of the functions. Okay. Oh wow. 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 I think the image is okay. I don't know what to think about it. But that's F11 Pro for you. Sjrc F11 Pro drone. Like I said, later on I'll be doing a flight, a test of so many other functions that the drone that these manufacturers boast about or talk about. I remember the remote control is rechargeable. It is LiPo 300 milliamps 7.3.7 volts remote control. Rated charging voltage is 5 volts. Charge must be only using factory USB cable. Do not use any other cable aside the cable that comes with the drone. I just took a picture of this area again, and it looks good. Looks good. I'm trying to subject the drone to a tougher test, and it looks to be responding well. And this drone also has this particular function that they talk about. I just tested it not quite long, and it did. If the drone goes out of signal, when the signal is weak or it loses contact with the remote control, it returns back automatically, and that is yes. I have tested it and it worked. I also said that when the drone battery runs down or the remote control battery runs down, the drone returns home automatically and it works just fine. I've tested both and it worked very well. So the chances of losing this drone is a little bit smaller than every other. So if it goes off signal range, it returns back automatically. I kind of like it. I like it. I like the shots that I'm seeing. And remember, the camera is more like this fish-eye camera. It's a little bit different from some known names out there, but it's good. It's good. It's a low-cost drone, low-cost device. Okay, trying to fly on a straight line. Trying, and looks to be doing just that. Yeah. Okay, and smoothly. It's a little bit shaky, but we're good. We're good. Trying to fly in a straight line and it's doing just that. Have to move a little bit. I'm adjusting and to the left a little bit more while flying, and it looks to be responding. You should see me down there. Okay, yeah, I think it did what I wanted it to do. It did. It responded the way I expected it to respond, flying above my head. Even though I don't advise that for beginners, don't fly. Always let your drone be in sight. The drone should be at sight at every point in time. Don't fly above your head most of the time, especially for a beginner. But I wanted to have a view of this. Wow, this is awesome. This is amazing. Flying back gently, and it's responding very well. Wow, I'm impressed. Again, this is drone view. Kindly like our video, kindly subscribe to our channel, kindly call us if you have need for training, if you want us to train you or train your organization around Ghana, Nigeria, or any part of Africa. If you want us to train your schools, if you want professionals to handle that farm, we can bring in a bit of our technology to make farming easier for you. Yes, that pesticide that you spend days spraying can be done in one day using special drones, special type of drones. We can handle all that for you. If you need that area that will be mapped out, you need mapping, we can do all that. Oh, beautiful. I love this shot. Real estates. Guys, get in touch with us. I imagine this. I didn't know this area was this beautiful. There's a view you don't get anywhere else. It's a view that only a drone can give you. I love drone views. Nothing else can give you this type of view. It has to be a drone. And this is beautiful. See a little bit more. Coming down to the parking lots. Okay. Wow. See a little bit. Christ Embassy in Ngoa. Very beautiful place. Very beautiful building. Change a little bit here. Okay, turning a little bit. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show you a little bit of this place. I flew a little bit further and started taking the picture from a little bit far away from the building. This drone is amazing. I think it's worth much more than the money spent. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm highly impressed. The performance is amazing. It is good. Wow. Okay. And for your interest, this is actually on a very hot afternoon. The sun, the temperature is over 33 degrees, and the picture quality is this beautiful, amazing. And I came back to where we started from, and I'll be landing gently here. This is DRC now. So from DRC, I've been to Christ Embassy. And those who know the area very well know that it's a very long place. I traveled down there and I'm back. This drone is good. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing our videos. Hope to see you again. Bye.